Welcome one, welcome all, welcome back to the next episode of the Armarena podcast. It's your boy Jake. We got my boys here today. We got Shiloh, we got Charles, we got OC, and we got Nate. Everybody's back on the episode. How's everybody doing today?
Man, we good,
Good,
bro.
man.
Good. So let's kick it to this first topic, which I like to call, like everybody usually likes to do this, is guessing the player. So I'm going to list off the teams that they played for, and you guys have to guess who it is. So for this first player, we got played 5 seasons with the Suns, 2 seasons with the Hawks, 4 seasons with the Kings, 1 with the Wizards, and 1 with the Raptors.
Is this in a row or is it just in general?
Yes, in order, in a row, in order.
So 5.
Right. 5 with the Suns, 2 with the Hawks, 4 with the Kings, 1 for the Wizards, 1 for the Raptors. I would say his most notorious years were the Suns and the Kings.
Suns and the Kings. Role player or
Role player.
Is this in the 2010s, 2000s?
Current.
This current?
What's the last
I can
team?
give you. I'll give you.
He's on a.
So you on the
Wizards
Raptors right
now?
now?
Alex Len.
Yep, Alex Len it is.
Damn.
So next player we
He
got.
still plays.
Yeah.
He looking at
That's
rosters.
something.
Serviceable big.
Play
He's looking at rosters. Close that Chrome tab. OC, stop cheating.
Crazy as hell. He
That's
said
tough.
Suns and Kings. He said Suns and Kings, and then he said current. I'm like, yeah, nah, that's Alex Len. That's easy.
Definitely.
Okay.
So here we go with the next player. We got 4 years with the Wizards, 2 with the Hornets, 2 with the Suns, 1 with the Warriors, 1 with the Sixers.
Oh, Kelly Oubre.
Kelly Oubre it is.
I was about to say that.
I feel like next one is more challenging, but I feel like it should be easy. It might not be hard to. All right. 7 seasons with the Hawks, 4 with the Nets, 4 with the Suns, 2 with the Jazz, 2 with the Celtics, 1 with the Heat, and 1 with the Rockets.
He in the NBA right now?
He's no.
No,
I'll-
you
I'll- let me
said
say-
Celtics, and he ends with the
Jeff Green.
He's not in the NBA anymore.
Oh man.
Okay, what did he?
2000s player.
And run that back one more time.
7 seasons with the Hawks,
Uh-huh.
4 with the Nets, 4 with the Suns, 2 with the
Joe
Jazz.
Johnson.
Damn.
Clean
I would-
sweep for OC. That's tough.
No.
That was
Don't do
wild.
Damn,
What
history.
about this?
Damn,
Google,
history
like-
buff.
Congrats, OG.
Best years of 2K.
Yeah, don't blow on it. Don't blow on it.
All right, let's settle into this next topic. So everybody's obviously aware with Joel Embiid being hurt, there's no true timetable for his return. It's estimated to be back probably give or take March or April. That's just a hopeful sight. Should the 76ers look to tank or still try to win and pray for his return? Who wants to go with it first?
Yeah, I'll go.
Go ahead, Nate.
All right, ain't no point of trying to wait for him to come back. He gonna come back unhealthy. They're still gonna lose in the second round like they do every year. So there's no reason to rush him back. You might as well just try to see if you can get a good draft pick or make something happen in the off season. There's no reason to rush him back.
That's funny as shit that you saying that, Nate.
It's a fact.
This is honestly the best runway. Depending on how bad Embiid's injury is, this is honestly the best runway for Embiid to potentially do something in the playoffs. They're saying he may be out 6 to 8 weeks, which is pretty much playoff time. I think the Sixers are 2 or 3 in the East right now, and I think Tyrese Maxey and the rest of the gang could hold it down for a few weeks to at least secure a playoff spot. Now, will they still be 2 or 3? I don't know, but we're going to see. If you ask me, if Embiid, after this surgery, is good to go and he's healthy and he can play playoff basketball, it would be the best thing for the situation. But there's no excuse after that point. I'm not trying to hear no injury if he steps back on the court.
What you know they'll say. But just to hit on your point real quick, they dropped to 5th in the standings right now.
Wait. You're saying there's no excuse for if he had a bad play in the playoffs after
If he comes back this year, because literally, if you're hurt at this point, you're hurt. You just got surgery.
Ain't no point
But
of
I'm
rushing
saying
back.
if he comes back knowing that he's one of his best, he's his best team option, and he doesn't play that well.
I'm not trying to hear it. If you have the balls
Let it
to
be
step
anybody
back on the
else.
court, I'm judging you
Let
as
it
an
be.
NBA superstar.
That's absolutely nuts.
Okay.
Bro,
That
how
is
many
absolutely
NBA superstars have
nuts.
already been judged like that?
What's forcing him to step back on the court at this point? He's out of the running for
Because
MVP.
they want to win. These are their best
They're
option
not
to
going
win.
to. They're not
But
going
no,
to.
okay, nee. Regardless if they're going to or not, your NBA or NBA team, you think you can win. You have the MVP candidate player. Even if he says he's good to go, and the doctors say he's good to go, then he's gonna play regardless.
OT.
Then there's no excuses if he's good to go.
But I'm saying, but you telling me that someone coming off of an injury, just because if he regresses a little bit, I'm not giving him no excuse.
I'm not giving him no grace. If they saying he's healthy and he's good to go and he's an NBA superstar, I'm not giving him no grace.
But we were just talking about last time with Ben Simmons. You could say you're good to go, but like if you have to actually get into.
Was Ben Simmons saying he was good to go?
No,
Ben Simmons, his doctor said he was good to go.
Don't tell me about the doctor. Did Ben Simmons say he was good to go?
But wait, what? Your doctor knows more than like.
It's time.
Don't tell me about the doctor. The doctor said he was good. He said, "Yo, my back still hurt."
Don't the doctors know
that man
and
B be getting no criticism, bro? It's
getting
time.
back.
Bro, I like. Come on, son. Come on, son.
Time.
Don't tell me about the doctor, OC, because that's not what happened.
These sports doctors just went to years of schooling to just learn about rehabilitation and all that, but they don't know. I don't want to listen to the doctors. I want to listen to the players.
OT, we hear stories about athletes all the time saying, "Yo, I was rushed back onto the court, field, whatever, rushed back before my injury fully healed." You know, these team that's what they do, bro. That's what they get paid to do.
One players say that they were rushed back, but at the end of the day, most players actually just want to play because one, they're rushed back due to the money that they're trying to make.
Okay,
not everybody wants to lose out on.
Okay, OC. So now answer my next question: if Embiid is not good to go for playoff basketball, let's not say 100%, but let's say he's not good to go, and he then tries to force it and play again, is that selfish or selfish?
Is that selfish? No,
it's because he wants to get back on the court and play and earn that money. That's what you said.
Embiid hurt is still their best chance. They don't have a good backup big to even.
It doesn't matter. Even if Embiid's hurt, right, and he plays hurt,
they're gonna lose. Yeah.
So what is the point of you rushing back?
So you might as well just sit it down, bro.
That's my
because
whole point.
he's an athlete. He's a competitor. You're not gonna tell somebody who's a competitor to sit out.
I'm tired of this conversation. I'm tired of that talk, OC. You can't just say, "Oh, he's an athlete, he's a competitor." When sometimes you just gotta sit it down. He's getting surgery.
Like, but I'm like, that's what I'm. But my point is, you're not. If the doctor say, "Bro, you can play," but like, you're not gonna tell a person who's an MVP candidate to, "Bro, we don't really need you to play because we're gonna lose already." He's gonna be like, "What?"
I would if I say, "Yo, bro, looking at the landscape,
bro, you're not an owner of an NBA team."
Okay, OC.
Like, if you have money if you feel like you have championship aspirations, like the Sixers always feel like they do, they're not doing that.
Do you think the Sixers think they have championship aspirations this year, knowing Embiid went down potentially for the rest of the season?
If he comes back and plays, they're gonna tell him to play.
Okay, okay. Let me ask you something.
Wait, what was the significance of his injury?
Wait,
what's the actual injury? Like, what's the?
It's a torn meniscus, right?
It's
he got surgery. He's out for at least 6 to 8 weeks.
Right.
He's not coming back completely healthy.
I'm like, see, when I looked it up, the injury itself could be the best expected is 6 weeks. The latest it could be is 3 months.
Yeah. He's not gonna come back.
And it's Embiid DNA.
And it's the same knee. It's the same knee that he had surgery on before.
It's Embiid genes. It really might be 8 months.
What was the question, Jake? What was the question?
I said the question is, should the 76ers tank now with Embiid being out?
What they should do is just play the rest of their team. Like, let Maxey get his run, just play, and if they end up not making the playoffs, cool, you get a good pick. If they end up in the playoffs, cool, Maxey gets playoff run as the number one. Just let it rock. It's as simple as that. You don't have to do too much. Just let it rock, and then he'll come back either fully healthy or he's going to try to come back during the playoffs. And if that's the case, then let him rock with Embiid in a playoff series where he's the second option. Get playoff experience.
Tanking not going to do nothing because it's not like they're going to
you're not going to get anything tanking the whole team. You're just going to take away experience from players who need it.
Yeah, tanking wouldn't make sense because they don't even have any good picks next year anyway.
Yeah. I ain't saying tank.
Damn.
I'm just saying don't rush Embiid out.
Yeah, there's no point of
But
rushing
yeah,
Embiid back. I agree. That's what I'm saying with
I
Shaka.
don't think they're gonna rush Embiid back, but I think if you're saying he's gonna be back by playoff time, as soon as they say, "Bro, you're healthy," there's no way you're gonna be able to tell him, "Nah, just sit it out," unless they're already down like 3-0 or
Yeah.
2-0.
See, the thing that spots out to me is like I'm looking at their with and without Embiid records. So with Embiid, they're 26-8. Without them, in the 15 games this season, they're 4-11. Their points per game goes down by like
they're already
close
at
to
10.
10. Yeah,
but
the
yeah, that's
rebounding goes
30
down.
points.
Right,
That's
everything
what
is going
points
to go
happens
down.
when you lose the
Yeah.
MVP player. That shit.
Right, obviously,
you're-
like that's everything's going down. So when you're saying try to win, I understand like what you're saying. Try to sustain where they're placed at right now, like fifth. I think realistically speaking, they're going to drop to the play-in, and they're probably going to be first round like exit in the play-in.
Can I
What
ask?
was the difference?
I
What was
agree.
it going to be the difference regardless? Just
Yeah,
what?
I
Can
mean,
I
if they're fifth, that means they're in the playoffs. Means
Okay,
they're going
so
to try
Jake,
to push
so
longer. So
my
that's
question
longer
is,
of a season.
and who's
Go ahead.
fourth?
The Knicks.
The
This
Knicks.
is what I was just about to
But
ask.
no, that's
OT.
what I'm
Go ahead.
saying. Would I like? Is it not going to be a hard fought battle between the Sixers and the Knicks, regardless? So then you'd make it to the second round and probably meet
Without
Celtics.
Embiid, no.
No, I'm
with
saying
it,
with
yeah.
Embiid,
OT, my
regardless.
question to you is: do you think an injured Embiid could beat the Knicks?
Yeah, 100%.
Well, that depends. Is Julius
Okay.
Randle going to be back in time?
No.
I want to say
Y'all see
No.
the Knicks
Honestly,
crazy.
they might want to keep
Nah,
him
nah.
off the court.
I don't.
They might want to keep him off the court.
I know. I think the
What?
Knicks they're a good team. They're a really good team.
Now
Like
they
right
are.
now.
Is Julius Randle a good
But
playoff performer? No.
no.
I
I'm
have
not betting
I
on
would have to
Julius
see
Randle
Julius.
playoff time.
Okay.
I would
I
have
got
to see
another
Julius
question.
Randle.
I got another question because the Knicks and the Bucks have the same record. So let's say the Bucks somehow drop the 4. Can
Not at all. No question.
so
Even with them.
if they matched up against the Bucks or the Celtics, really my question is if they matched up against a nice team, do you sit down Embiid if he's 80%, or do you say let's go, let's just even try it out? You never know.
Yeah, I would
Because
still. If
even
he's
if you
80,
play
if he's
80%?
80%,
they not gonna win.
It's 75,
80%, I
80%.
would try.
80%, I'll
If
play
it's
a
80,
game.
I would try. I would try.
What's the
it.
minimum?
80%,
What's the
If
minimum?
it's
I'm
60, if it's 60%, I'm not risking it against a good
If
team.
it's 80%, I'm gonna tell them to go play a game. If they get blown out, all right, bro, we're done. Like, or even maybe 2 games. Let's make sure the games are at home. I'd probably say let's try to cut the team travel so like nothing affects them like that. They may be down 2-0, cool. Then at least if he's 80 at the start of the series, he takes 2 games off, which is probably like a whole week. Let's see how it goes. Let's try to play him in Philly. If he does well in Philly and they win, okay, play him another game. See what happens. But if they lose and they still get blown out badly, even with him on the game 3, then cut it. You're
If you
down
have to
3-0.
rest Embiid during a playoff series, don't play him. Like that's just kind of like the most
If you
that
have a
makes the most
chance,
sense.
because here's one, a series
Then
can
play him
swing.
all 4 games. Play him the whole series. If you have a chance, play him the
Well,
whole
no,
series.
that doesn't.
And if
Well, here's the thing, Nee. If you're in a 7-game series, let's say they go up 2-0, you just need to win 4 games, and you have 3 home games in that case. So now you're just playing. If you play and beat 3 home games, a
that's
game.
a big if. I don't
But
think the Sixers can beat
you have
anybody.
two. You have 2
Mm,
certified games. You have 2
yeah.
certified home games. So if Embiid can get hot, or the team can get hot because they're at home, 2 straight games, you're up 2-2. Now it's just you have to go to their place once. They have to come to your place. Then you have to go to their place again.
So are you gonna play him for the rest of the series if they win those 2 games?
If they win those 2 games, then yeah, at that
Then you
point
might as well start him off playing the series. Is what I'm saying. There's no difference.
there's no difference at that point because
Well, if
here's the
he ain't
thing.
ready, he ain't ready.
No, I'm just saying
That's what I'm
if
saying.
they're
If he
up,
ain't ready, he ain't
being
ready.
up 2-0 or being tied 2-2 is the same thing as being tied 0-0. Is that not true? And he got more rest. That's my point.
I
In a
guess.
playoff series, if I'm trying to manage him, then at that point, if you're up 2-0 on me and then
What
I
if you're
win 2
down
straight,
0-2,
we're
which is
back
more?
at 0-0.
What if you're down 0-2, which is more likely the case
No,
scenario?
that's why I said if you're down 2-0, you play him
Mm.
game 3. You see how the game goes. If it's a nail biter, I still probably and you lose, I probably still won't even play. Even if it's a nail biter and they win, I might not even still play. But if it gets to a point where they dominantly beat them at game 3, then I'm gonna play them game 4. And if they win in any facet, then we gotta see if we can beat them. Because if you're beating a top team like the Bucks or the Celtics, then at that point you can beat everybody in the Eastern Conference, no doubt.
Solid point.
That's the whole point.
What if they rule him out? Let's just say hypothetically speaking, everything's looking solid but on track, but something like doesn't go right during this healing process, and they rule him out. And we're talking like late March, like last 2 weeks of regular season, and they're on that borderline. We'll say 6. Let's say
But
there's
no, yeah, I
somehow.
wouldn't send them to go fight for the
They go
play.
play in.
Yeah, I'm not
Then
fighting.
let
I'm not
them.
sending them
Yeah.
in. They'll go fight for
Yeah,
a playing spot.
that
Hell
doesn't make
no.
any
Just
sense.
let them
Just let him
whatever
rock it out.
spot they get.
Why
Whatever
not?
spot they get.
Why not if he healthy?
Why isn't it? He just said if.
Because
I said
something
hypothetically
happens
if he gets
along the
ruled out. I
process.
said hypothetically if he gets
Yeah,
ruled out.
you
for the
said
season.
ruled out until mid to late March, right before the playoffs. If he's healthy,
No. I'm saying no. Vice versa. Let's say if like he looks on track right now to come back for playoffs, but then that last week of March, they ruled him out for the season. They're like,
I'm
all
not
right, yeah,
sending.
oh,
The
okay.
thing is,
That's
I'm not
different.
sending him in just to like be 80% for a playing game.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They might as well just shut him down for the season. But
I say whatever spot they in. If they win
You
next season, if they
you
don't
never
win,
100% shut him down for the season because at any point in time the Sixers can turn up and then the Sixers might make the Eastern Conference Finals in a world without Embiid. I'm not saying it's likely. I'm just saying it could happen. So you never rule him out and say he's never coming back in, just because that's what can happen in basketball.
I mean, I
Mhm.
feel you, but at the same time, like you don't want to necessarily like try to rush and be back and then have a sour taste in your mouth like the Kawhi
I
Leonard
agree.
situation. So
because he did come back that one game, got hit in the knee, and then now he's out for
Yeah.
I
what?
agree.
Yeah,
He's
like
done.
this happened. The same
Potentially,
thing happened last
we're
year.
gonna say quote unquote the season. Yeah.
he's
They
pretty
have
much-
their
that's
own draft
perfect.
pick. So I'm looking at it right now. They have their own first rounder and they got 2 second rounders. Obviously, second rounders really don't mean anything, but you have your own
And
first
yeah,
rounder.
I'm like
That kind of does
yo,
weigh heavily, like
they're
how
not
you're
gonna
gonna.
they're not gonna bounce to they're not gonna lose that many games to go all the way out into that
Yeah.
to lottery seeding. So worst comes to worst, they're probably gonna be a play-in team. You
I mean, if
become
you're
a
4-11 without your best player,
you
We're already
4-11
halfway
is
through.
4-11. That's
We're-
4-11.
you
Do
already
you see
won.
the Raptors turning up though?
I'm
Do you
about to
see
say you've
the
already
Hornets
lost
turning
enough
up? Like
games. You've already lost enough games to, or won enough games to not be in a part of that because you're not gonna
I'm about to
beat
say, yeah,
teams
you're
like
good.
the Spurs. You're
But
not gonna beat
realistically,
teams like the
without Embiid,
Hornets.
they're not beating any team below them, and that's just a fact. Like they're not beating Indiana, they're not beating Miami, they're not beating Orlando. I don't even think they're beating Chicago, being real, and I know they're not beating Atlanta. I'm putting my money on Trae Young. So, what are you gonna do?
I mean, no, their team is decent enough to stay in contention with regular teams. Like they're not getting like blown out. Like even
Right.
now, they're not getting blown out at all. Like they're actually sticking up with good teams. Now they're gonna
Playoff basketball is
finish.
completely different, though.
Oh yeah, I'm not
putting
talking
my-
about no.
I'm not putting my trust.
I'm
in
We're
not talking
talking
about
like
playoffs.
regular. Yeah, we're not talking about playoffs.
Oh yeah, I'm not talking about
regular
playoffs
season.
at all. If they're
He's talking
playoffs,
regular
no,
season.
they're not
But
winning.
shit, we about to approach like the last 30 games of the season is about to really start
Yeah.
getting into more like playoff basketball type of vibes. Anyway, you want to be real, so
okay, can real quick, can I just read off the Sixers next 10 games and y'all just tell me what record they're gonna go?
Okay.
Say that.
This is their next 10 games. They face the Warriors tonight. They face Atlanta, the Wizards, Cavs, the Heat, Knicks, Cavs, Bucks. Is that 10 or is that 8?
that's 8.
The Celtics and then the Hornets on March 1st.
I say like 4 and 6, maybe 5 and 5.
I think this little stretch here is enough bad teams and good teams to really test to see what
Warriors
the Sixers
been
are
struggling.
without Embiid. The Warriors have been
Hawks.
struggling, but it's the Warriors.
Are they at the Warriors?
I think they're
No,
home.
they're home.
Yeah,
They're home.
did they have
They're
more home? Did they have more home games than away games?
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they got 6 home games looking at it.
Yeah, I mean
Okay.
they're gonna lose one to the Knicks. They're probably gonna lose to the Cavs. They're gonna lose to the Celtics and the Bucks. So that's 4 guaranteed, probably right there, in my opinion.
Mm.
I'll say, like-
Wizards, they could beat
and then-
Wizards. Cavs are losing. That's a guaranteed L. Heat, I think they can. I
They
think
can
they
beat the
can
Heat.
steal. I think they can steal. Like
That's a trap game.
But
That's a trap game for the
they're
Heat.
that is a
still
trap game. Yeah.
The steal game that they have is the other one against the Knicks. They play the Knicks twice. They're not beating the Heat and the Knicks.
They played the
They
Cavs.
get, they
No, they
get,
play the Cavs
No,
twice.
they played the Cavs.
yeah, they
twice,
play the
not the
Cavs.
Knicks.
They're not
they
being,
played
they're not
Cavs
being,
twice. Oh my
they're
fault.
not being the Cavs, and they're not being the Knicks. They
They
can
play
get,
the
they can get,
they
can
play
get
the
away with
Knicks
the
at
Heat.
home, but I mean, OC think.
Why don't we start with the Hawks?
Here we
Let's
go.
Let's go game by game.
Don't say here we go, OC. You just
Yeah,
said
all right,
the
go ahead.
Knicks can't beat the Sixers in the playoffs, even if the Sixers don't have Embiid,
I
or
never
even
said
if
that. Whoa,
Embiid's injured.
whoa. I said it would be a hard
Virginia's
fought
history.
series. That's what I said.
Who do you have winning?
Whoa.
Who do I have winning? I'd probably still put my money on the Knicks. Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Jay.
With
All
Embiid,
right, so I was going to say, if we're going to start, why don't we start with the Hawks? So if we're going to say the Hawks, do they beat the Hawks? Yes or no? I'm saying no. That's
Without
their
Embiid?
own one.
I'm
With
saying
that-
Yes.
no.
This is all without Embiid.
I'm
We're going to say
saying no.
next 10. So I'm going to say 0-1.
I don't
Does
think
anybody
so.
disagree?
Hawks.
I got
How's
the
it
I got the Hawks.
Trey
Okay,
Young
so-
defense.
Okay, so 0-1. Then the Wizards. I say 1-1.
Okay.
They can
I
beat
agree.
they can beat the Wizards.
Cavs,
1 and 2.
Loser.
Cavs.
I got the
Heat at home.
I think they can beat
No,
the
I
Heat.
said Cavs. Heat.
I think they can beat the Heat because the Heat.
I
be
think
on
they can beat the Heat.
times. I'm not
They're
gonna lie.
beating the Heat. Are we talking
I
about in
don't
the
know,
playoff
man. Without
scenario?
Embiid,
No,
No,
like,
we're
this
just
is
No,
talking
no,
about
we're
the
talking
next
about
10
the
games.
next 10 games.
The next 10 games, they got
the
yeah.
Sixers
So
look
right now,
terrible without Embiid.
I'll take
Like,
Heat.
yeah, I'm
Okay.
taking the Heat. But if you want to put it as a draw and not,
I think they can take that. I think they can get
It is a
a
toss-up
win
game.
off of
okay,
it.
that's
I ain't
fine.
gonna
So
lie.
we can say that's a toss up then. That's fine. So then Knicks.
I got the Knicks.
Lose.
I got the
Home.
Knicks.
Yes, they're
Knicks,
home.
Knicks.
The Sixers are home.
The Sixers are home. Yeah, I still
The
got the Knicks.
Knicks,
Sixers are
Knicks
home.
is still winning.
Still got the Knicks.
I could take the Sixers because I really don't see.
See,
I don't see it because here's the thing.
See?
Even though Jalen Brunson is good,
Him.
the thing is, and Dante DiVincenzo has been making his shots. The thing that you're missing from Embiid is obviously inside scoring and rebounding and defense, but they don't really have bigs that are gonna like kill you in that aspect. They got Hartenstein and Achua. Like, am I really missing like where?
I mean,
like,
what bigs are gonna kill the Knicks?
I'm not saying they're gonna kill the Knicks. That's what I'm
Not
saying.
Paul
That's
Reed.
why I'm like, if
Who's
it
even
would-
going to kill the Knicks is the question.
it's just up to
Tyrese
whose
Maxey?
backcourt can shine the most. And
And I'm
I
picking
would
the
put my
Knicks.
And I
money
got
on
the Knicks.
Jalen Brunson over him.
Hey,
Yeah,
look-
but am I gonna say that Tyrese Maxey can't light that ass up? Am I gonna say
All
that?
I'm going to say is I'm going with the proven playoff performer, and I'm going to stick with Jalen Brunson on that one. But
Wait.
But I mean,
don't do
even
that.
if
He
you
averaged
say
30.
even if you max out, even if you like you cross out Brunson and Tyrese, you got
Average 30
DiVincenzo,
on.
and then
I mean, even
I'm still taking
regular
Knicks.
season,
I'm taking the Knicks.
that's what I'm saying. You got then you got DiVincenzo.
You hate what I do.
Who's
Wait.
been cooking?
So wait.
DiVincenzo has been cooking for a fact.
Yeah, no, I
That's what I'm saying.
agreed with that. But
And then you got
Shiloh,
Tobias Harris.
Who do you
Right.
average
Who
30
for the
against?
Sixers is stepping up? That's my
Who do
point.
you average 30 against, Shiloh?
He ain't averaged 30 in the playoffs last year, Jalen Brunson.
Who they
Yeah,
play?
he did.
I'm talking about for
Against the
all the
Cavs.
playoffs.
Who they play? I'm asking.
Everybody.
What
They
about
play-
They
Cavs.
played the
what about
Heat
when
and they
he
played the
was-
Cavs. They played
what
the
about
Heat and the
when he was-
Cavs.
Played the Heat and the
On the
Cavs.
Mavericks,
The
and they won
Cavs?
against Dallas. I mean, they won
The
against
Cavs?
the Cavs.
We're counting the Cavs. I'm waiting for
The same Cavs that you said going to beat the Sixers in these next 3 games.
I ain't say they got good defense. I ain't say they got good
But
defense.
that's the same-
Wait. Who
Wait,
doesn't have
Tyrese
good
Maxey
defense?
is automatically clamps on defense now.
No. I'm not saying.
So what the fuck are we talking about, OC?
I'm
We got a
saying
nigga
don't have a
who
good
can average
defense?
30 in the playoffs
They
going
don't have
against
Evan Mobley
No,
and
Tyrese
Jared
Maxey.
he said he's a certified playoff performer. The boy was going stupid against the Cavs. Who is guarding
He was going
him
stupid
on
against the
Cavs?
Heat
went
too.
stupid.
Wait,
Back
aren't
to
the
back
Cavs?
games in
Wait,
the
time out.
Didn't the
OC,
Cavs
you're
have
saying-
one of the best
you're
defensive
saying
rating last year?
I was going to say, Shiloh, wait a minute. OC, you're saying the Cavaliers do not have good defense. Point blank period. That's what your
Cavaliers
statement
do
is.
not have good backcourt defense, not at all. That's why they were
Come
getting
on,
smoked.
man.
If it wasn't for Julius Randle laying an egg, then no, they were getting smoked. Stop it.
So
Nah,
answer me this. Answer me this. When
So
Jalen
tell me,
Brunson was
because
doing
I'm
the
waiting
same
for
thing against
one
the
of y'all to
Suns,
tell me Darius Garland or
when
what's it called?
when he was doing the same thing against the Suns, what was the excuse then?
Who's doing what against the Suns?
Jalen Brunson.
I'm still waiting to hear the defense. Who's guarding him?
My
Now-
point is when they play
Is Tyrese Maxey nice at
Who
defense?
was guarding
I'm
him on
not
the
saying he
Sixers, my
is.
man?
That wasn't my point. My point was
Get to your point.
because he said is a certified playoff performer, and I'm like, okay. Like I fuck with that he's scoring, but like, are we talking about he's scoring on wings that
This
are
is
guarding
crazy.
him,
This is crazy.
or are we
We're
talking
talking
about?
about the
This is
ability to
crazy.
play make and help win your team the game. That's Jalen Brunson. Thank you.
This is
You've seen
crazy.
him do it
Okay,
back
yeah,
to
no,
back
I'm fine with
seasons
that.
without Luka.
No, I just said I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm fine with you saying he's a certified playmaker and helping your team to win in the playoffs. I can respect that. I'm not gonna go with the whole certified playoff score. If he does it again, hey, good shit. Now I can respect it. But you telling me that he's scoring against the Cavs?
But OC, he's done this more times in the playoffs than your favorite niggas like fucking James Harden. Like, what are we trying to do here?
Whose favorite player is James Harden? And one, he hasn't
Oh,
done it more than James Harden. Let's stop it.
James Harden be folding in the playoffs every season, OC.
Bro, you're
Straight
telling
up.
me you'd rather take Jalen Brunson in the playoffs than prime James Harden? Are you
So you're
dumb?
telling me you've
See, I'm
seen
not on
prime
that
James
team.
Harden do something in the playoffs, OC? You tell me
Who are
that.
you?
Yeah, I'm
So
not on
yo,
that
you know how
team
many
either.
series
Did
that
I
James
Not
say
on
Harden?
that?
that team
Wait, do you
either.
know how many series
Did I
James
say
Harden
that,
has
or did I
carried?
say?
Not on that team either.
Do you know how
I'm
many
not on
series
that
that
team.
James Harden has
Not on
carried the
that
Rockets?
team.
You know how many series he's lost the Rockets?
Go ahead, name them. Name them. Name them. Name all the series that he's lost the Rockets.
Anytime he played the Warriors, boom, that's enough for me.
Oh,
That was a
How
7-game
about what?
series.
that still doesn't. No. Okay, so you want me to name all the series that he's carried the Rockets?
OC, if you're carrying the
Nope.
Rockets past the first round and then the second round, and then you lose in the conference finals or you're losing in the second round, what does that matter? Like
So then, what did
you can
Jalen
do
Brunson do?
good.
So
You can
OC,
do good
OC,
for the
OC,
first
real
So
year.
then, what
quick.
did Jalen Brunson do?
OC, real quick. Averaging 31 a game against the Heat. You don't respect last year because that's what
That's
he did.
crazy. That's
I'm
crazy.
looking at it. 50% from the field goal, 34 from three, 89 from free throw. He was efficient. He did what he had to do, and we all agree Julius Randle fucking sucked.
But you're saying certified, like
Ah.
I don't know about certified, but
What you
like
mean? He had
But if you're
18.
saying certified James Harden, right? Who
Yeah,
has
Charles,
more
come on, bro.
playoff goals?
Not that look.
Nah, because
Nah, I'm
Julius
not going.
Randle is garbage.
bro, any person in this world can tell you that James Harden in the playoffs, you like, unless you're the Warriors, like the Warriors, the one team, everyone else is getting cooked, and everyone else did get cooked.
The Lakers didn't, but that's besides the point.
That was in the no. And wait. I'm pretty sure he still averaged high numbers. The only reason why he didn't win is because we all know who was on the team.
Bro, I'm tired of niggas being quick to blame Russ but not blame James Harden. Like, I'm not going for this shit no more. James Harden has traded himself from like 3-4 different teams at this point, bro.
So
He's
no.
a cancer.
Just because he
He's a
traded himself,
cancer.
you know what they
He's
did
a
with Russ?
cancer.
They traded him. They said we
He's,
don't want you. Bye.
he's a cancer. He's a cancer. Who
So
was traded
Russell
away
Westbrook's
first?
such a golden heart. Why does everybody want to ship him out?
What
The
you say?
Clippers not.
Yeah, because they finally stuck his behind on the bench.
But the Clippers said, Ty Lue said that the best thing that ever happened to the Clippers was Russell Westbrook. But
Oh man, I wonder why they weren't winning before Russell Westbrook was there. And then as soon as they get James Harden, they go on a little slump.
OC, why are you such a hater?
That's
They
not
weren't
even
because he
winning
loves to
in
hate.
Bro,
That's all he
they
does
weren't
is
winning.
hate.
Tyrod
Wake
Lue
up,
said-
hate.
Tyrod
Wake up,
Like Russ
hate.
didn't help them in the playoffs.
My
and
problem
help
is,
them
my
carry
problem
them to
is,
the playoffs at the end of the
Shiloh,
season.
it's crazy how all these people be saying, bro, Russ is such a great teammate, bro. I love having him on the team. Then why do you keep leaving him? That's just like you saying to your girl, bro, or to your friends, bro, I love this girl. She does everything for me. Why do you keep cheating on her, bro? Shit, I don't know. What? You're not making sense.
Yeah, no. Hang on.
Reach.
So when you're saying everybody, why don't we go back then? So explain to me,
Paul George.
why don't we go
said-
through?
Paul George. I have a video in my head. He leaning over at Russell Westbrook's crib. Man, I love Russ so much, man. I love OKC so much. I'm staying here 4 years.
So is
3
it's
weeks
Russ's
later,
fault
request
that
to
Dame
trade.
pulled from 40 feet? That's
Wait,
Russ's
what?
fault?
Wait, no. You're not listening to me.
That's not
Because no.
Wait, what did that have to do?
Jake just asked me. He just asked me to name all the people that be talking so great about Russ, but then ended up dropping his ass. Right?
It's Russell's
you're
fault that
acting
he talked shit to.
But you're acting like Paul George didn't say,
Was it?
"Yo, Russ, come to the Clippers."
right.
I was just about to say that, but I didn't
Russ
want to cut
was
anybody
the
off.
guy
I was
who
just
Paul
about
George
to
was
say
trying to
that.
build the big
why'd you
play
leave
up.
him
He
in the
was.
first place?
What
That's
you say?
because we had nobody around. We literally had nobody around besides Russ. Maybe Steven Adams, the best. We're gonna say
But
Steven
you
Adams,
just
really the
said
third
that
best
you could
option.
win with him. So why are you leaving? I'm about to say you were a top
Because
3
we got a
seed in
big
the
play.
West.
We
What
got a
happened?
big plan. We got a big
If
plan.
you're gonna
man.
leave,
Trust
right? If you're
us.
gonna, everybody's saying he's a great player, right? Katie left. Everybody know why Katie left. You're gonna pass up an
Because Russ
opportunity to
was a
play with.
bad
Wait,
teammate. Thank you.
wait. No. You're gonna pass up an opportunity to play with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond.
That
You're gonna
nigga
pass up playing with the
Katie,
73-9 Warriors.
But
You,
no,
OC,
if
are
you-
passing
but
that up
no,
for
you-
friendship.
that's what
You're
niggas
choosing
do
friendship
back
over
in
winning.
the day.
You're choosing friendship over winning, OC. You tell me right now.
But
Say, swear
you
to
tell
God.
me, no, you
Fake
tell
narrative.
me, why are
This is a
people,
fake narrative
why
you're
is
pushing,
everyone
Jake.
leaving him? Because
Stephen
you can
A.
say that
Stephen
about
A.
Kevin
shit.
Durant. What happened to Paul George? Paul George didn't win. So what did he pass up? He passed up for what? He just passed up to be in LA? Is that what you're telling
To
me?
play with Kawhi.
To play
So
Kawhi.
that's a,
Is
so
he
you're
not
telling me
from
you
LA?
passed up on one
Is
superstar
he
for
not
another,
from LA?
right?
Is that not his hometown?
Paul
Did he
George
not
is
They're
from
all-
LA.
Paul George would have played
Paul
for the
George
Lakers.
is from
Like,
LA.
it doesn't fucking
He
matter.
wanted
Like,
to go
stop.
home. That's the point. Exactly.
Bro, cut
And
the
he's home and
fucking
he's playing for his
bull.
hometown
Please
team.
cut the bull. Please cut the
Cut the
living
bull. It's the
bullcrap.
truth.
The nigga wanted to go to the Cavs. What are you talking about? He didn't care about home.
His
He just
number
wanted
one
to
team
win.
was the Lakers, and then the Clippers traded
He
for him.
literally
You sound
said
stupid.
he was about to go to get traded to the Cavs and he wanted to go to the Cavs. Had nothing to do with fucking home.
I
He
don't
wanted
remember
to
no
go to his
Cavs talk.
I don't
favorite
remember
team.
anything about Cavs.
No,
You
he,
say
he
Paul
said
George?
he said that
Indiana
on
was
his
about to
on his
trade him to the
podcast.
Cavs.
He said that
Oh,
on
he
his
said it on the
podcast
podcast. Okay.
that there was a good chance that he was about to be teamed up with Bron on the Cavs.
Like,
Oh
the nigga
yeah,
does
and then
not
Bron
care
left to
about
go to the
home.
Lakers.
He just didn't want
Exactly
to
my
play with
point.
him. And guess what? The Wizards, they said, "Oh man, we love." Or what did James Harden say? James Harden on the Rockets the first time. Bro, we love Russ, man. He's so great for our team. Next year, ship him off to the Wizards.
Wait, didn't
Yeah, because
PG
Harden
say
said,
this?
I'm about to dip out here, so get yourself out of here, too.
Didn't PG say this before he
And
fucking
then,
got
hold on,
traded to
next
the
one, the
OKC?
Washington. Yo, we love Russ as a teammate, man. He's
All right,
so
bro.
great
Was he
for our
really
team.
gonna win? Was he really going to win in Washington? Come on now.
That's not
Come on,
fair.
bro.
That's
That's not fair.
Kick them
You're gonna
out.
hold that
We're
against
talking
him.
about-
You're really gonna hold that against him.
They made the playoffs.
Charles. Am I
Yo,
bugging
They
by
made.
saying
Yeah. When was the last time the Wizards actually made the playoffs?
Shiloh,
Everybody's
tell
saying
him your
he is a
catchphrase,
superstar
Shiloh.
talent, and he keeps.
What's your
he brings
catchphrase, Lo?
good- He brings
Poverty
good.
basketball.
Thank you.
Like, I'm not
Thank you.
understanding. Like, if you have a superstar talent on your team and he's a
Mhm.
great locker room guy, what more do you want?
You want to win.
Winning. Winning.
You
Winning.
want
But
to
He
win.
did
Yes,
not.
winning.
He did.
translating to
No,
that.
no,
So that's
no. See, I was gonna
This
say
is
this.
so off
That
topic.
Russ
It
was
wasn't
never gonna
so
be the
off
number one
topic.
option.
So it's
let's-
crazy.
Yeah. Let's get back on topic.
Because I want to have this conversation a different day. But
You keep saying
Anyway.
that with all these other topics, you don't do it. You know why? Because you're
Go ahead.
wrong. Next.
I could gladly go on about this whole topic now. You want to keep going with
booted
it?
from every place that
going.
he's been at, bro.
Bring him on. Keep going.
Okay.
Bring him on,
So,
Odette.
if-
Bring him on.
So why on the Lakers was he the scapegoat then?
He wasn't the
Couldn't
scapegoat. He led the league in fucking turnovers, Jake. I hate when you do this. He played bad on the Lakers.
Okay.
He's on a team.
Okay,
with-
so
on a team
y'all
with-
blame
He played
him.
bad.
He's on a team
But
with
at the same
LeBron
time-
James and can't play off
Lakers
the ball.
fans blame D'Lo this year. I'm starting to see a
D'Lo-
trend. And who they
D'Lo's doing dumb shit. Like it's
everybody joins the Lakers and does
Jake,
dumb shit. And so
Jake,
everybody that
Jake.
joins the Lakers just and then y'all blame Schroeder the year before Russ got there. So who's the
Schroeder
problem?
was doing dumb shit.
But
I'm
Jake,
not gonna
wait,
lie.
So
Jake,
so I'm seeing the trend. Schroeder,
Jake.
Russ, and D'Lo. Everybody's
But
doing
Jake,
dumb
wait,
shit
wait, wait,
every
be
time
real.
somebody joins. Who's next?
wait.
DeJounte Murray?
Niggas
Who's next?
Niggas play
Jake,
for
you're
the
not
Lakers.
making sense.
Is he gonna lead the league in
Stop playing how
turnovers?
they used to play.
Jake, here's
I'm
the
telling you.
problem. If you
Go ahead.
are
Wait, what was the
playing
question?
to someone of a LeBron James and an Anthony Davis who isn't a polished three-point shooter but can shoot, you're playing next to LeBron James, you have to learn how to play off the ball. That's where D-Wade excelled because D-Wade knew how to play off the ball. And even though he wasn't that great of a shooter, he knew how to play off the ball with LeBron. Russ
Right.
can't learn that. Why is that? Who knows? That's why I told you years back. I said they need to take him off bring him
It's
off
because
the
it's
bench.
spacing issue.
When you're
Because Russ
saying
can't
off
shoot.
ball, when you're saying yes, he did get played off ball, but when Frank Vogel, his first season with
But
Frank
he
Vogel,
can't
Frank
shoot.
Vogel, wait, right, and I'm agreeing. He's not a consistent good shooter. So why would a coach like Frank Vogel say, Russ, you're gonna go into the corner and you're just gonna be like a Klay Thompson, you're just gonna sit there?
You know
and be
why?
ready to
You know
shoot.
why, Jake? Jake,
Why?
let me answer that. Jake, let me answer
What
that.
else is he supposed
Jake,
to
let me
do?
answer. Hold on, OC. Let me answer that. You know why, Jake?
ahead.
Because
Why?
when they gave him the ball and said, "Yo, run the point guard," he led the league in fucking turnovers. and you can't play winning basketball, leading the league in
But
turnovers.
Jake, what is?
And
Let me ask you this.
I can also
Can LeBron James play off ball? Can LeBron James play off the ball?
But
Yes.
they gave him the
Yes.
ball. He led the league in
Because LeBron
turnovers.
can create his own shot better than Russ, and that's
Yes.
So if
But
LeBron James can play, wait. To that, my fault,
Yeah,
Charles.
go
My fault.
ahead.
So if LeBron
No,
James
go
can
ahead.
play off ball, if he can, why wouldn't they let Russ play
Because
point guard
he
and
just
let him?
told
Because
you.
the only thing Russ
Again,
is good
Russ
at.
led the league in turnovers.
the
But
turnovers.
Jake, no,
So
that's
if the only thing Russ is good at is bring up the ball, right? He can't be a corner shooter.
but
Why-
he can't
like,
bring
what are you
up the
gonna
ball
do?
if he's getting
He
turnovers.
can't bring up the ball. That's the point, Jake. Like
he led the league in fourth quarter turnovers.
Jake, you can't
That's
have,
the
you
most
can't have him
important
bringing up the
time.
that's
ball.
not
Russ's
winning
problem
basketball.
You
It's
can't
not
have him
that he's
bringing
not
up
a
the
good
ball 'cause he's
passer.
a turnover
He just try to
machine.
force
You can't
it.
have him sit in the corner because he can't shoot. What's next? You're gonna put him in the dunker spot and just tell him to sit there the whole game?
No, see, and that's what I was about to.
To the
And that's what I was
basket?
just about to say. And
The
that's what I
only
was just
thing
about to say. Because that's what Frank Vogel did. He put him in the. He also
I know
put that
he
nigga
did.
in
That's
the
my
in the
point.
short
But that
corner.
shit wasn't
And
working.
guess what he did? He missed
Like
the
he
most
was a
layups
short
he
corner
ever
shooter.
did.
When
He
we
missed
have
the
a
most
Lakers,
layups
yes.
he ever did in life.
And now he's doing that on the Clippers where he's sitting in that
Now-
short
No,
corner waiting for
he's
Harden.
on the
Now he
bench.
waits for Harden
He's
to
on
pick
the
and roll.
bench.
Now you know what happens?
on
Yeah,
the
off the
bench.
bench. Now
Don't
off
say
the
that,
bench.
OC.
Now
He
off
gets
the
better.
bench.
He gets
You're
better.
saying short corner, right? You just said OC. You just said now he's doing the
He
short
is
corner
No, is he
shit,
not
right?
the main-
Now from the short corner, hang on, Harden, do your thing.
Is
Ready?
he not
Lob,
the main
bam.
facilitator of the second unit?
To Jake's point, they should have
Second
definitely had Russ
unit.
come off the
You
bench.
say second unit, so you're telling me it's a full five swap, right? When you say second
I'm
unit,
not saying
what
it's
full
always a
five?
full
What
five
full
swap.
fives?
I'm not-
Don't say second
I'm not-
unit then.
He's wait on Jake.
I
He's
would've
not the
put Russ
starting
as the
point guard
sixth
nor
man
the
on the Lakers.
starting shooting guard. So when everybody else from the starting five is subbed out, he is the main facilitator of the next five that will be subbed in, regardless of however it is. Because even if you say, let's say Zubac is still in there, he plays longer. When the point guard gets subbed out, when James Harden gets subbed out, then they start to go to Russ as the facilitator. Am I wrong by saying that?
No, they do go to Russ for the
So
facilitating.
then, by that time, Paul George is already subbed out because he doesn't play that many minutes.
Then who's on the court? Because they don't keep Harden, Kawhi, and Paul George. All three of them are not out when Westbrook's on the court.
So then,
Is the defensive line?
So you
good?
can't say second unit. My point is if Russell Westbrook's going to be on the court, right? Then it's going to be Norman Powell. Then it's going to be Kawhi. I've been watching these Clippers games. At least either it's Paul George and Kawhi on the court with Russ. It's not all three of them are out. All three stars are not out. So you can't say second unit.
He's the second unit's PG. He's the bench player's PG. That's as simple as that. So when he's on, because even if you don't even agree with that on the team, chances are when Russ gets subbed in, the other team starters aren't in. So now you're going up against backup guards. That's where you can kill. Because he's not at the level where he can kill.
Not 100% of the time he's
I'm
going
just
against
gonna
backup
be
guards.
real.
Not 100%
I'm
of
not
the time
saying,
he's going
okay,
He's
to.
like
but
a
I'm saying
six-
More
he'll
often than not.
thrive off of the fact that the other.
I would even
point
say
guards
more often.
are-
I would just go with 50 and keep it at that because he's playing
He's
against
going
the
to
starting
thrive
guards.
off
He's
of
playing against starting
He's
guards,
going
and
to
he has
thrive
been
off
fine.
of the fact that the other team has their point guards and guards have used their energies on the starters, and they are more fatigued than Russ. Because that's what Russ's game is. He's just going to attack, and if the other team's guards are fully rested, then they may be able to stop that shit. But if they are already on their back heels because they already played a good 6 to 7 minutes of just running up and back down the floor, then Russ can push the ball up the court. That's where he's at his best.
Real
He's
quick.
not at his best in a half court setting. And you know that.
Real quick. I just want to
Go
say
ahead.
this, right? Russ, he plays around 23 minutes a game. Right? Harden, he's a starting point guard, obviously. He plays around 35 minutes a game. Harden averages 2.5 turnovers, and Russ averages 2.1 turnovers per game, with almost, looking at it, 12 less minutes. So, Jake, my point to you is, when you ask why couldn't Russ be the starting point guard of the Lakers, why was he scapegoated, however you want to frame that question, even on the Clippers, they're literally reducing his minutes because he turns the ball over so fucking much. Even on the Clippers.
The thing is, he's always turned the ball over so much. That's always been a part of his game.
That's been the worst thing about Russ his whole career.
And
is
it's been like that for years.
Not even his shooting. It's been him.
But the thing is, my point with that is he's regressed to the point where, because his mid-range game used to actually be proficient, pretty good.
Yeah.
But he's lost that. And he's lost his athleticism. And he can't finish as well as he could. So that's why I'd be saying, stick him to the bench. Stop looking at the name and look at the player. he'd stick him to the bench because he can hoop with bench players.
Taking him to the bench is crazy
So
because
my
you're not
question to
going to
you
act
is,
like
when
he
he was
doesn't
on the
hoop
Lakers,
as
he
a
did
sixth
lead
man.
the Lakers in turnovers, obviously 3.8. So when LeBron had 3.5, it wasn't an issue. It's not. So let me just make
It's
that clear.
not
But
an
don't
issue.
say because it's LeBron. I obviously
No,
all great respect to LeBron, obviously, but we can't just be blindsided because he's LeBron James.
How many
Just
Okay,
ignore
hold
the
on.
turnovers.
And I can give you the answer too. I can give you
Go
why
ahead.
that.
Go ahead.
Go ahead,
Go
Charles.
ahead.
Go ahead,
Go ahead,
Charles.
Charles.
That's perfect. The only reason LeBron got that many turns is because the spacing was absolutely terrible. So when you see LeBron go into like that no look pass, or he sees a little seam, the players are already so congested. So when he does that little pass, try to force it in, he can't get that same open look. That's why he has so many turnovers. And
Jake,
I
how many
understand that.
Jake, how many turnovers is he averaging this year?
That's what I'm looking right now. A second.
And the reason why they benched Russell Westbrook is because of the fourth quarter turnovers,
LeBron
not just
averaged-
regular season.
LeBron's averaging 3.3 this year.
How many he averaged the year before Russ got there?
LeBron always averages like
Because the two seasons that he played with Russ, he was right behind him, and it was by 0.2.
LeBron's not a
What I'm
good
saying.
comparison because LeBron be leading the league in turnovers too. But that's neither here nor there. The reason why
LeBron averaged 3.7 per game,
Yeah,
and then Dennis Schroeder averaged 2.7.
the reason why it's different
ahead.
is because LeBron is just a clear better player. He provides a lot more to the team, so even if he does turn over the ball, he's gonna make up for it. Russ doesn't always make up for the turnovers, unlike how LeBron does, and that's just a fact.
And he also,
When
but
you
he
say,
does it in the
he
fourth,
doesn't make it up,
in the fourth
explain
quarter.
explain how he doesn't make it up. Explain that, because he's coming
missing
back playing defense.
threes, missing wide open mid range, fucking trying to go up to
Wide
the
open
layup,
layups,
the ball going out
wide
your
open.
hand, being a liability on defense. There's mad shit Russ is a negative at on the court.
So let me
On
get
the
this.
fast
When
break,
we've
on the-
seen plenty of videos of LeBron missing layups. We've seen plenty of videos of LeBron doing the same thing. I'm not saying,
Jake,
like I said,
Jake, don't
when
do
we're
that.
saying, listen. Let me explain. When we're talking about this crazy discrepancy between them, right? We're saying LeBron up here, we're saying Westbrook down here. It's solely on Westbrook. Even though we just looked at the numbers, the turnovers are quite nearly the same, right?
But how
The
did they
layups
get
and everything.
better?
Now, when we see the
How did they
Instagram
get
highlights,
better
LeBron
after
missed this, LeBron missed that, right? Nobody's
did
really
they-
saying that much. But when
But
it's
how did the
Westbrook,
Lakers get better
everybody was
after
on
LeBron-
Westbrook's
after he
ass.
left?
That's my question.
How did the
history.
Lakers get better after he left, though?
They
Was
didn't
that
get better.
not
They had
how-
the same exact record from the year he left and the year he was on there. They had the exact same record from 40 games in. How did they get better?
Nigga,
The only
they got
difference was
better
went
because the
they
year
went to the Western
before-
Conference Finals. That's the
they
only
went to
difference.
they just went to the Western Conference Finals.
And the year before they didn't make the
was it.
playoffs.
What do you mean that was it? What are you talking about?
That's big.
I personally
So-
don't.
so
think
hang on,
that
Going
hang on.
out of the
was
playoffs
Russ's
to
fault
Western
that they didn't
Conference
make the
Finals,
playoffs.
that's a major
That's
turnaround.
that's not Russ's fault though that we didn't make the playoffs. For one, LeBron and AD were hurt the whole season. Like they were both on and off hurt the whole season. For two,
Even when all three of them played, they
was
didn't play well.
I'm gonna be real. Frank Vogel did not know how to use Russ, and I'm gonna just be real.
How do you use Russ?
How do you use
I'm a
Russ?
Lakers
You let
fan,
him
right?
be the point
I'm a
guard.
Lakers fan,
Why
right?
would I
And
No,
let
you
Russ
Russ
is
don't.
be the point
best
guard
player-
over
No, you
LeBron?
don't.
Wait. Hold on.
It's working for the Clippers.
Let me just say this. If
That
Russ
makes
is
no
the
sense.
best player on the court on the Lakers, right? After
Yes.
LeBron and AD are not on the court, wouldn't you try to utilize him in his best way?
When LeBron and AD aren't on the court,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Russ was playing. So who else was running the
I'm
point?
talking about when they were hurt. When they
Yes,
were hurt.
no, I'm
Yeah,
asking.
they
Yeah,
were
when they were- yeah, when they-
Russ not running
opportunity.
the point then.
And Russ
Who's
was
the third
stinking.
option on that team?
Russ was running the point on the Lakers when
So
both of them
why
were hurt.
did Frank
He
Vogel
just didn't play well.
It's not that he didn't play well. Frank Vogel didn't use Russ in the way that he should have.
How else do you use a point? You bring up the ball. You
The
let
same,
he throw
but
it.
no, but even when you say that, because then even when Darvin Ham, he did the same thing.
Darvin.
He didn't wait. With Darvin Ham, he didn't become a corner shooter though. He wasn't.
Yeah.
Darvin Ham didn't say, "Yo, go sit in the corner and just wait till you get the ball."
And Russ had a lot more touches with the ball with Darvin
The
Ham.
only
Yeah,
time
Darvin
the
Ham
ball
said-
still-
Darvin Ham said, "Run the second unit." That's what he said.
The
That-
only
that's
time
what it
he
is.
became a corner shooter.
But when Frank Vogel was trying to do it, it was a big problem. So why was the problem with Darvin Ham was trying to do it?
Bro, because Frank Vogel was trying to do it when we had nobody. We had nobody. Nobody else was
We had
doing it.
nobody. We had nobody.
had nobody.
After with Darvin Ham, we had nobody. So what are we talking
This
about?
is becoming Lakers talk.
Yeah, okay,
I'm
yeah,
I'm
because
not liking
Please.
this Lakers.
Yeah.
podcast.
Can I just ask one more
Guys,
question for
sorry
everyone?
this.
if you're a head coach or if you're an owner of an organization, and then we're gonna move on, can your starting point guard shoot 44% from the field?
No.
From just the field, no.
Especially when your game is predicated on inside scoring.
Can your starting point guard score 29% from three?
Jesus
That's
Christ.
not that good.
No, it's terrible.
So when Jake sit up here, and I hate Jake because he a coach, so he should know for real. When Jake sit up here and say,
"You haven't realized by now, Shiloh, all the things that he's coaching these kids, I feel bad for them. They're not learning.
That's crazy disrespectful.
Jake, you know you're not letting nobody shoot 29 from three. Start on your team leading the league in assists, bro. You know that's just not a good recipe for success, bro. You know.
Wait a minute. Repeat that again?
Russ was shooting 29% from three and leading the team in turnovers, leading the league in turnovers. You know, as a coach, you would not allow that on your team, bro.
So when MJ did it, no one want to say that shit though. Okay.
When I know he's a better player. Wait a minute. If I knew Westbrook, like if I have a kid that's consistently shooting the ball, not that efficiently, but I know he's physically better to get to the rack, to get me more points compared to the other kids, yes, I'm still going to rock with it.
Russ is not physically better compared to any athletes anymore. He's not.
Everybody besides
on that Lakers team, besides AD and LeBron, who? Then who? Against who? Then who? Who's better than him?
You just said if your kid is physically better than everybody
if I'm saying,
on your own team?
All right, let me say this. Efficiently can score the ball better than the rest of the kids on my team, right? If I put a different kid who can't score the ball, right? If he can't score the ball, whether short or if he can't shoot, if he can't drive, if he can't dribble, why am I putting another kid on the court when I know somebody can? He's just struggling to do it more consistently.
So let me say this real
both
quick.
Both of them are inconsistent.
So why am I taking a chance on somebody who can't do it compared to somebody who can?
Wait, what do you mean? You mean can or has done it? There's a difference.
Okay, so from history, he was able to do this before.
Wait, seasons before, not now, but seasons before. It's new times, old man. You got to get with it. If you're not doing it for me now, it's not what you have done; it's what you are going to do. That's the point. You can't give me, you've done this 2 years ago, so I know you can do it now. No, because the same person 2 years ago had a mid. You don't. The same person 2 years ago had a lot of bounce. You don't. The same person could finish over bigs. You can't. So why am I going to believe off of what you?
The same person 2 years ago could hit the open three. Now you can't.
Like, I'm not going to go off of what you've done before. I'm going off what you're doing now. Like, and honestly, Shiloh, I'm glad you brought that up because the craziest thing is if Jake on his own team had someone who was played like Russell Westbrook, he'd lose his mind. His brain would he cursed that person out in a heartbeat.
Come on, Jake, you know.
Bro. If a person jacked or not, had open threes and missed
I
when he was open.
personally think Russ gets a lot more hate in the NBA and in the media than he deserves. Yeah, he turns over the ball.
He's a good person. Nobody's saying that.
I'm not even saying he's just a good person. I'm just saying in general, like Isaiah Thomas, this nigga's career average from three was 29%. Like that's dirty work.
He played on the Kings and the Suns. Like you also have to put on that he played with terrible teams. Are you talking about like old Isaiah Thomas?
Yeah, old Isaiah Thomas. Yeah.
Well, you're talking about an NBA where 3-point shooting wasn't
threes weren't proficient.
Okay, so what about 45% from the field? Like
I said,
which is efficient.
What about 3.8 turnovers per game? What about leading the league in turnovers multiple times in a season? Like,
but can I ask you something? Can I ask you something about him?
I'm not here to compare.
But no, because you're comparing stats, but you're also not comparing the player because one, Isaiah Thomas was the offensive spearhead of his team, so he was the only person on his team who was actually not the only, but one of the only players on his team that could actually score and shoot multiple times. Because if you're going to talk about someone like Joe Dumars, who was an offensive threat, but that's the only one. Because then you had Dennis Rodman, what was it, Rick Mahorn, and then Bill Laimbeer. Like I'd rather you shoot the ball than anybody else in that point. But then again,
was it not the same with Russ for the majority of his career after KD?
What? What did you just say?
What you just say, Nate?
He played with Kevin Durant for next one.
I said after
and James Harden,
and even
James Harden.
He played with Harden for 2 or 3 seasons.
Bradley Beal.
Victor Oladipo.
He played with him for 1 season.
And
Bradley Beal.
More shots?
He played with him for 1 season.
Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, James Harden. You want me to keep going?
Carmelo Anthony.
You
I'm
can't
just
wait.
saying.
One
There's never
season.
I'm just
wait.
saying in
There's never
general.
wait.
Most
Wait.
of the
There's
time,
never.
Russ
There's
is the
never. James
first
Harden
or the
had wait.
second option in most of those
Actually, wait, wait,
situations.
wait. Let me run this back. Actually, let me think
Is
about
he
it.
not the first or the second option in most of those situations? Is
No.
Wait, wait,
what
wait,
do
wait,
you
wait, wait,
mean
wait, wait,
no?
wait, 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 wait,
Huh?
wait, 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 wait,
You
wait,
said most
wait,
of
wait.
them.
You just most of them? Okay, see, he was.
Either
When?
first or
Only
second
after
option.
KD
What are you
left.
trying to
Only after
do?
KD left, and you said
Wait,
that's
so wait, wait,
bullshit.
wait, 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 wait.
That's when he
Nate
won
just said first
MVP.
or second. Wait, wait. Nate just said first or second option.
No, he
Who
said
was the
first
second
option.
option? No, he
Wait,
said
did you say
first or
first or
second.
second?
Yeah, I said first or
Okay,
second.
first or second. Never mind. Go ahead.
I
You
was
got
about to
that.
say,
I thought you
what are
said
you
first.
watching?
I'm just saying, if you're
You
the
tell
first
me
or
what I'm
second
watching
option
because this man
nowadays, you're
you
taking
just said that.
similar amount of shots to the niggas that were first option back then.
But
So the field goal comparisons really don't make a difference. I'm just being real.
you're the one
Russ,
who brought up the. Okay,
I'm-
my point is, you're talking about Isaiah Thomas, who's actually led to winning. Russell Westbrook's play has never led to winning, or at least
I
winning playoff basketball games or series. Isaiah
agree.
Thomas has won playoff series.
Yeah, but okay, I'm not gonna get into
That's
that.
fact. You can
I'm,
look at stats all you want, but Isaiah Thomas has come up clutch in the finals when it's just him as the offensive scorer and everybody's keying on him. Russ has never done that. He's never gotten close.
I just really don't want to get into
Yeah.
the
It's not
comparison.
even hate. It's
Yeah.
just like
I'm not even
it's
trying to hate.
because
I don't want to
here's the
get into the
thing. He's a
comparisons. I'm just
polarizing
being
player
real though.
because
Niggas
he's a
won't like
polarizing
niggas
player
will
because of
be.
his intensity, and I respect that. And then when KD left him, everybody was like, "Oh, now it's your show," and he left you, and everybody started cradling around him and loved him. And I respect that. You did it, but you won an MVP when someone left you. I respect that. But let's not go too crazy. At a time, he was a top 3 point guard, and now
Revisionist
he's
history.
not.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true, OC. That's not revisionist history. That's
He
true.
was the top 3 point guard in his prime, and now he's not.
That's
He
true.
could never do it. He could never be good enough to beat the real top tier point guards because every time he did go up against them, he fucking lost. Like,
There's a lot of players that did the same shit.
and
That's
I'm
what
not
I'm
that,
saying.
and that's what I'm
And
saying. I'm not
my whole
hating,
point
but
is
no, but
that
that's
nigga
what I'm.
Russ gets a lot more hate on him than niggas
He
that did the
don't.
same
Yeah, that's
shit.
because Russ is playing today.
That's what I'm
I'm just
saying.
saying in general, Russ gets a lot more hate for the same thing niggas Ben did their whole fucking career growing up. What are you talking about?
Okay, name the people that you're talking about. That you're talking about, like Steve Nash. Well, okay, is that who you're talking about? Like, who
We're
are the
not gonna
people?
compare Steve Nash because we already know how the niggas really don't fuck with Steve Nash like that.
I'm
But
saying, like, who else was like he's getting hate because like this is the time. I don't even know what hate does he really get? That's
he get
like
more
not.
hate than Chris Paul.
A lot more.
He gets more hate.
Chris
He
Paul
started getting
never
more
Chris
hate
Paul
because he was
season.
on.
Way more hate.
He got more hate because he was on the Lakers, which they get a lot more media interaction. So when he does bad,
That's not, no.
Russ
That's not
has
fair.
came into the league the first.
That's
2
not fair,
years.
but that's
it's
the
never-
truth. When you go to
it's
when
never
you go
fair
to
when
play
you're-
for the Lakers,
That's
you're
not fair.
That's not fair.
If Russ went and played for the Lakers and turned up and played good, he wouldn't be getting no hate.
and people will love him. And people will love them.
He
Yes,
played
people will love
bad.
him.
Let's say what it
And
was.
that's why
He
and
played
some
bad.
people hate him. And that's why he gets a lot of hate.
He was turning the ball over. He was missing wide open threes. He was shooting 44% from the field. Let's stop blaming the Lakers, blaming LeBron.
No.
No, we didn't
Shiloh,
say. I
Shiloh,
said.
No,
one
it's
thing
the media.
One thing, no, if you play for the Lakers, yes.
Yeah, there's a magnifying glass on it. But
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what. But
shit.
that's my point. That's my point, Shiloh. It's not nothing that anybody has. Because this is the problem. This is the issue. People, you're saying Russ gets a lot more hate. This is why it should have started. Not even the hate, but people should have keyed in on what his game was. People didn't watch OKC because they're not a big like market. So his games, when you would just see it on ESPN, you see the dunks, you see the layups, you see the sham god pass, and you'd be like, oh, like Russell's getting triple doubles all
And
day.
the mid range.
And in the mid range. And then guess what? When he came to the Lakers, even though he did regress athletically and shooting wise, you started to see his game for what it really was. He's a hyperactive point guard who's going to get a lot of turnovers, but stats with it. That's exactly what he was doing in OKC. But people didn't see it. Now that they saw it on the
that's
Lakers,
not true, OC.
Does
People
James
did see
Harden
it.
not do the
People did
same
say it
shit?
too.
Does James Harden not do
people
the
who
same shit?
analyzed it saw it, and there was probably little amount of people, but they were marginalized because people would say he got a triple.
That's not
double.
fair.
He's the
Revisionist
first.
Does
history.
James Harden not do the same shit?
How's that revisionist history?
They was calling him a stat pattern in OKC. That's how.
They were.
They were.
Yeah, but wait,
Thank
and
you.
that's. But my point is, my point is, the general fan, the general casual would look at it and say he's getting because hate only starts when you get casuals to really hate you. That's when you have real hate. But in 2016, 2017, 2018, people didn't hate on Russ because one, he was averaging triple doubles. He got the triple double record. He got the MVP. He did it without.
There was still a lot of hate on that.
It was
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
hate.
hate.
Still hate.
Yeah.
They did
It
not
was
want him
still
to get
hate
that.
on that. That's what I was-
They literally, Shiloh just said everybody called him a stat pattern.
Everybody
I
was
didn't
calling
see
him-
Niggas
any
already
love.
watched when he went to Washington. He was already washed by that point. Remember? Niggas
Wait,
hated Russ.
He wasn't washed in Washington. He was
No,
not
I'm
washed
saying
in
niggas
Washington.
was already calling Russ washed. Is my point.
Oh, yeah. Casuals were definitely
because of
saying
what
that.
he did on the Rockets.
But he didn't even play bad on the Rockets.
Yes,
he played
he
with
really
James
didn't play bad.
Harden, who's a
Holy
ball
moly.
dominant person. Of course, your averages are gonna drop. That's crazy.
I wouldn't know.
But James Harden does
No.
not get any hate at all. But he does.
James
more
Harden
than
does
Russ
get hate.
does.
These
Bro,
people
He
was
do-
calling
no,
him a
Harden,
cancer.
Harden got hate. Harden has hate, but it's not
Harden
to
has
the
hate.
extent
It's
of
like
Westbrook.
Russ. He definitely
I
don't
feel
get
like
hate.
you're
Not to
playing
the extent of
victim.
Russ.
You're playing victim because you're a Russ fan. If you're a James Harden fan, anybody would tell you your favorite player is a choker. You only hear more hate because you're a Russell Westbrook fan. You
I'm
can't
not a
tell me
Russell
that there's
Westbrook
not
fan.
hate for
Nah.
Harden ever.
This is
Nah.
me being a non-biased person. I'm a
Nah.
Lakers fan.
Russ definitely
gets
get
the
more
most
hate. Russ definitely
gets
get more
more
hate
hate.
than Harden. Nah, I'm not doing that.
Bro, you
Thank you.
literally tell him all the time you call him a cancer.
He is a cancer, and I say Russ is shitty. So
They're both
what are you talking about?
My
I'm
problem is-
consistent.
But
They're
you're
both
not.
He
cancer.
is consistent.
But my problem is there's people who call James Harden a choker all the
He
time.
is.
So, okay, and Russ is playing terrible. It has been playing terrible for years. Is that me hating or just telling facts?
Okay,
Facts.
so
Thank you.
I'm just being real.
Wait.
We're gonna
You
give
say
James
years.
Harden
Has
a
Russ
pass.
regre-
Hang on,
has-
years,
We're gonna
years,
give James
years,
Harden a
Let me
pass
run that.
years.
for doing damn
Has
near
Russ
the same shit.
regressed?
Russ
Played
does.
shitty for years.
Has Russ regressed in these past couple years? Let me run that.
Has
back.
James
I'll
Harden
take this.
regressed in these past couple years?
James Harden literally
Regressed?
averaged the league in
Barely.
assists.
Regressed
Hang on,
is
when you
kinda
say
crazy.
regressed,
His numbers,
wait.
they haven't regressed.
Time out.
Let's be real.
Yeah,
Nate,
don't
let
piss
me
me
speak.
off.
And the only how you
You
perform in
keep
playoffs.
bringing that up.
Wait,
but,
no, wait.
Shiloh,
I'm going to keep bringing it
Shiloh,
up
how many
because
times has he said this?
wait. Oh
Million
my god.
times.
How many times? No, I'm going to keep bringing it up
Said
because
this
you still don't
multiple
give me a
times.
solid answer for it. It's because the only thing that matters in life is the playoffs, right? So if he regressed and when Paul George and Kawhi were both out and he averaged 28, 7 and 7 in the playoffs against Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Chris Paul and the Suns, and they got bounced in the first round. Is that regress when you average 28, 7 and 7?
I'm with you, Jake.
Did we not?
Is that regress? Is that regressed?
I'm
Please
with you,
tell
Jake.
me, is that
Suck this
regressed?
shit, Jake.
Is that
That's a
regressing?
fact.
Is that? If I don't see
Suck-
D'Lo
suck his
averaging
shit,
28,
Jake.
7 and 7. I
what
don't
did he-
see
what did he do-
D'Angelo
what
Russell
did he
averaging
do
it.
against
I
the-
don't see
what did
Trae
he do
Young
against
averaging
the-
28, 7 and 7.
What
Suck
did
your
he do
shit,
against
Jake.
the Sixers?
Harden had
Wait,
9 in
you
the
just
game
compare Russell
7.
You just compare Russell Westbrook to D'Angelo Russell? What are we doing now? What are we doing?
Bro, because he's shitty. According to us, he's not even a top 20 point guard. He's nothing.
Right now?
Right? The
Right
only
now,
thing.
he's not the top 20 point guard.
No,
Right
not even
now.
He could be a
No,
starting
of our
point guard,
generation,
too,
of our
but I would
generation.
just say-
What
Russ
do you
could
mean
be a
of
Oh,
starting
of our
point guard.
generation.
Wait,
Yes.
no. You see how people end
Yeah,
up telling
you're
them,
reaching,
no,
Jake.
you're wrong for saying that. Oh, let me go change the shit.
See, now I'm with OC. Now I'm with
Okay.
OC,
All
Jake.
right, no, let me go.
You
All right,
ain't
fine, no,
believe
fine. But you said
That
shitty.
again.
You say he's shitty. Let me go back to the main point. You said he was shitty for years. Did you not say that? Yes or no? Did you not say he was shitty for years?
I can
You
name
did say
point
that.
guards. He has played shitty in multiple years. Yes.
Wait, 28, 7 and 7 is shitty. Charles, it was 28,
That's
7
one
and 7
playoff
shitty.
series, you freaking doof. Like, what are you talking? That's saying
But
that's
20
5 games.
You're the one who
But
told me the
that's-
only thing matters in life is playoffs.
No, but
Right?
you-
Yes or
James
no?
Harden,
No.
Credit.
There's been multiple times in the playoffs where he stunk up the joint. So you want to bring up the Jazz series?
But
wanna
you
tell me
don't bring that
series?
up for your other stars. You don't. Do
You
that.
just
Be
said the last
consistent.
few years, so that's my point to you. My rebuttal to
He
that
didn't
is
make
he
the-
averaged
didn't
twice.
make the playoffs with the Lakers. I can't bring that up. I can't bring
He
that
did
up.
one season.
With the Lakers?
Yeah.
I'm not
We
saying
didn't go to
they didn't make the
playoffs.
playoffs. So
We didn't make the
what other
playoffs.
series can I bring up?
One season they missed.
Yeah.
That was the only
No,
season.
That was before season Russ played, right?
Yo, come on, bro.
No,
You see what I'm
we
saying,
did. We
bro?
missed exactly. We didn't
Come
make
on,
playoffs
bro.
with
You
Russell
see what I'm
Westbrook.
saying? You see what I'm saying? I don't get this. Like, he's bringing, like, okay, you want me to name, okay, let me name point guards that are better. Like, because this,
How about
you say I
let's
said
name
top
teams Russ could start on? That'd be better. Because
teams that Russ could start on?
Yeah, there's quite a few. He could start on San Antonio.
No, I want OC to
Okay,
elaborate.
they
Why
wouldn't
has he
win
been
more.
shitty? Because I'm still confused when he's still putting up those
'Cause he's
efficient numbers compared to
I
other
said,
guards.
No, one. I said I rescind that statement, and I'm going to say that he has regressed. So
I'm
then
not.
you
He's
brought up
shitty.
the playoff. You brought up the
Oh,
playoffs.
shit.
You said you brought up the playoffs, and I said
Oh,
Russ has regressed as a player since probably I would say he left.
I would say not
since he
that
left
much
OKC.
though.
What
It
do you mean
wasn't
not
just
that much. He can't shoot him. He cannot shoot the mid.
He
as
can't
good
shoot a
as he does.
mid.
He can't shoot open
He
three.
He
misses.
can't finish as
He
well.
misses wide open layups.
He
He
throwing the
can't-
ball out of bounds on
He
Aki.
can't play defense as well as he used to.
Fourth quarter
He can't
turnovers
play
is
as well as
crazy.
he used to. So that's my point. He has regressed.
He gets 23 minutes a game. That's
Like,
that's
he's
really
regressed.
regressing.
That's
So
like
has
the reason
so has
why
James Harden regressed?
he's getting 23 minutes a game because that's
So
what
has James Harden
that's what his
regressed?
skill set. You said what?
Has James Harden regressed?
No.
No, he's
No.
changed.
James Harden hasn't
His play-
regressed.
No, his play has changed.
Okay,
His
you
play
know,
has
no,
changed.
his play has changed. Yeah, his play has
Charles-
changed.
Charles-
His play is.
Okay.
I would say his play has
Okay,
changed. Not
I
regression.
respect it.
More of a
I
playmaker
respect
than
it.
His play his play has changed.
I respect it. Ooh, y'all lucky.
No.
You niggas.
Nah, his play has changed. He's more of a playmaker now.
You can't say wait.
Russ
Because
would-
you can't wait to Jake's point, how he just brought up the playoffs. You can't say that when James Harden literally dropped 240 burgers against one of the best defenses in the league by himself.
So is James Harden averaging 35 triple-double to this day? Like if he had his own team? No.
If he had his own team, he could. Yes.
He definitely
he
could.
He damn near had
on a lot of teams over Russell Westbrook. You got
James Harden almost had a 30. He had a 30. He had 32. Actually, no, he just had a double-double, almost a triple-double last game.
And what happened
I was-
after like the first 2-3 games of the series? He cooled off.
Wait, you said the first two games of the series
What happened?
against the Celtics? The first game he dropped 50.
What happened the last game?
The last game he dropped 13. You got there.
So I guess it averaged out.
Thank you.
So,
My whole point.
okay, but you wait.
I guess the best way just averaged
Yeah.
out.
You want to look up James
Playoff
Harden's
choke.
stats in the playoffs?
Playoff choke.
Again, he's notorious for it.
What was
Yeah, I bet. No, you're saying 28, 7, and 7 for Russ and all that shit. But I haven't heard shooting splits. I didn't hear the game amount of totals because I'm pretty sure we went through this before, and his plus minus was garbage.
It was
We went through
garbage.
this before.
It
and
was
I don't
garbage.
think- I don't think it was garbage.
It was garbage.
It was
No,
bad.
it was
bad.
garbage.
It was
And
bad.
Russ
It
averaged
was bad.
four turnovers. I
It
just
was
want to point that out. He averaged 4 turnovers a game too.
Oh,
Get
we're
right
not
over
saying
that.
none of right? That's actually, you know what? That's not regressing. That's his regular self. I forgot about that.
Let me see. Let me see.
My bad.
In terms of shooting splits, 41 from the field, 35 from 3, 88
That's
from
decent.
free throw. I mean, that's not
not
bad.
I said
That's not bad.
it's decent. I said it's decent. I didn't say yo.
35%. All right, bro.
I said it's
That's what
decent.
the-
I didn't say yo. It's
That's what the league is averaging. 35. So now
I
you're gonna put the
gave
hate
him-
aside. 35. All right, keep it cool.
35.
Bro, how many threes?
Bro.
How many
How many
threes did he
threes?
shoot though?
In that playoff?
Because he
James
doesn't-
Harden last year,
you don't
the
shoot a
last
lot.
2 games was 25% and 27% field goal. And
These
you
are the
know
last
that-
2
that
games.
James Harden doesn't do this consistently, and he doesn't get the same hate. I'm not going for it. Stop giving Russ all this hate. I'm
What
tired
hate
of it.
are we giving him though? We're telling
Bro,
him.
I'm not saying
we
it's
did-
never hate.
I'm telling the truth from both.
It's never
I'm
hate.
gonna say.
Harden be doing the same shit that y'all be quick to hate on Russ for.
I'm not gonna
Harden's
say-
last 2 games averaged
Well, wait,
five
wait,
turnovers.
Nate. I agree with you,
James
Nate. I
Harden
agree
has
with you, but I want to explain.
James
The
Harden
only
has
person who's
carried
really
his team
hating
more
is
than
just really OC. It's really I'm gonna strictly
I'm
to
not.
between. I know. Charles, I said you're not. I know. I never said you
can't
were.
compare James Harden to Russell Westbrook because James Harden has carried his team to higher heights.
I never said that.
less
I never
now.
made that comparison. I never brought
I'm
up James
saying I'm
Harden.
talking to Nate. That's my
Okay.
point.
So
You
what are
can't
we
say
trying to
James
do?
Harden deserves as much hate as him because James Harden has done more with less. That's my
Not
point.
with less. Not with less.
Okay,
The
so
Rockets
James
team
Harden
was
led his.
the
wait,
Rockets team that he beat Russ head to head with was much better than Russ's OKC team. So don't say with less.
Who was on his team? Eric Gordon?
So Eric
Chris
Gordon
Paul?
doesn't-
Chris Paul
I
wasn't
was
on
just
the
about to say
team
Chris
yet.
Paul.
Chris Paul wasn't on
No,
the
we went
team
to
yet.
when he went to Golden State.
No,
Were you playing
he's
Golden
talking about
State?
when they beat Russ during his MVP season.
So who was
Oh.
who was his second option?
Eric
And who was the
Gordon.
bench?
Eric Gordon.
I'm talking about Russ.
Oh, Russ's second option was freaking
It's
what's his
either
name?
Victor
Steven Adams.
Oladipo or Steven
Victor
Adams.
Oladipo or Steven Adams.
Wait. Nate, you make that face, right? Who are you taking, Steven Adams or PJ Tucker at your 5?
The Rockets ain't have Clint.
At the 5.
playing
The Rockets ain't have
That's
Clint.
who they had him at the
They
5.
were playing small ball basketball, so it worked for them.
Yo, Charles, you see it? This is what I be saying. People are drill
Was it
bits.
not
They watch
working
the
for
game,
them?
but they're drill bits.
Hold
Are we
on.
not
What year are y'all
acting like
talking about?
PJ Tucker wasn't a lockdown defender and he wasn't a three-point
They're saying
shooter?
who had better help, Russ or
Lockdown.
Harden?
What year?
Russ
What
won
year?
2016, 2017. This is when Russ won the MVP.
He had Tariq Black as his backup point.
So they did have Clint Capella.
Yes.
They had
The same
Clint.
Clint Capella OC told me you'll take over Jaren Jackson. That same one, Jake.
Yeah, taking
Wait, what?
over Jared Jackson.
Oh, I forgot he said that. I forgot he
You
said
played
that.
Clint Capella.
Wait.
over Jaren Jackson
I
Jr.
forgot he said that.
Wait. Didn't you agree with me?
Wait, what happened?
Wait, Jaren Jackson Jr.
Wait, Charles.
Yes.
Yo, Charles. Yo, oh my gosh. Yo, no, Charles. This is sick because I said I'm taking Clint Capella over Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, I said that. And you know what happened? At the beginning of the season, Jake agreed with me. Shiloh said, "You're crazy as hell." Watch this. Then later in the year, literally in the middle of the first couple of games, he said, "You know what, OC? You right, bro. You right. I'm wrong on that point." And I had the text messages to prove it. And you're sick in the head for trying to laugh. And you're sick in the head too, Jake, for trying to laugh when you motherfuckers agree with me. But now, yeah,
agree.
nah. You see what I'm saying? It's just like people are back and forth. Y'all are yin yang, wishy washy. Like, what's going on, gang? What
I'll
is
be
going
real.
on with this?
I
What happened
don't
to the
think
decorum of this fucking podcast? People are just saying anything that makes sense, and it doesn't even make sense. Like, come on.
OC, but my point is you're not
This-
making sense. You're not
Where
being
am I not making sense? Tell me.
you're not being consistent. When I'm
Please
bringing
tell
up
me.
another point of how James Harden has regressed and how he's gotten worse, and then how I'm
He
pointing
hasn't
out
gotten
how
worse. He just plays different.
okay, so even if he's played different, OC, he's regressed.
But no.
James Harden is not the same player. Even when they were trying
Just
to get him
because
out
you
of
take a different role doesn't mean you regress. And even the fact that you're taking a different role while still having the same skills is a testament to the fact that how good of a player you are. Russ can't take another role because he can't play no other role.
I understand Russ can't take another role, but we're not gonna act like James Harden is that fucking guy when he's just clearly not. Like that's what I'm saying. The hate that we give to Russ,
Oh man.
it has to be equal for James Harden. It has
But my
because
problem is
James
James
Harden.
Harden.
Wait, hold on. If Russ is a cancer and niggas on
No
his
one
team
said
are
Russ
actually,
is
oh
a
wait, hold
cancer.
on, wait,
Shiloh
that was
did.
No, he said James Harden's a cancer.
oh.
I thought you said
well,
both
if
of them
you're
were
saying,
cancers.
well,
I don't.
OC,
I
your
never-
point has been saying Russ is a bad teammate, right?
No, I haven't said that. I'm saying people love saying he's a good teammate,
Which
but
he
then they end up
probably is.
leaving him. I'm saying he's not a great player to play with. That's it.
That might be okay. That might
And
be
then,
okay.
that's my problem, Nee. That's my problem. If people can just admit, okay, Russell Westbrook is an inefficient point guard, an inefficient slashing point guard who has lost a step in his athleticism and his jumper. I have no problem with people saying that. But people telling me, like Jake telling me, why the hell should he come off the bench? He's one of the best point guards. You're thinking about OKC, my guy. You got to think about right now. That's why
But,
they're playing so well with him coming off the bench. That's my
but
point.
are some of the things that you just said not true for James Harden? Has he not
No,
lost his
James
step?
Harden can.
He
James
hasn't
Harden
lost
can
his
still.
step. Can he still shoot the same consistently? No, he cannot.
Wait.
Can he still
No.
play his shot
Because
like how he
here's the
used
thing,
to?
Nate.
No, he
Here's the thing,
cannot.
Nate.
I'm
Here's
just
the thing,
being
Nate.
real. We're talking about the play skill, the skill of him on the court. Why doesn't he do the same thing when he has the same opportunities to be a one-on-one ISO player? Like
He
in those
does. Wait.
situations.
Okay. So wait.
What?
Time out. No,
But
wait.
is he as okay? Okay.
My bad. I'm sorry for cutting you off. Because you're saying, why hasn't he done the same thing that he did on the Rockets? But he literally
Because
did
he
it.
was a high volume shooter then.
He did
That's
that
my
twice
whole
in
point.
two. He did that in 2 games in a 7-game series against the Celtics. Literally. Russ has never shown anything that he has done on OKC in any of his stints in the playoffs.
Wait.
I want to.
You just said he
didn't
averaged
reciprocate.
28, 7, and 7.
I want to say
haven't
that's
seen
true because Russ just has.
on the
Russ
Wizards?
has had way worse teams to
on the
play
Wizards
with.
in the playoffs.
Russ has had way worse teams to play with than James Harden, and that's just a fact.
No, that's not
Yes,
true.
yes, it is. It
Okay, so
is.
Nate, he literally played with Kevin Durant.
And so did James Harden. And then
Yeah,
after
okay.
that, right?
Wait, we're talking about post Achilles Kevin Durant compared to MVP Kevin Durant, but okay.
Cool. That's cool. Then you want
Okay.
to say James
Next,
Harden has
wait,
also
next. Next, you're talking about MVP Paul George compared to Chris Paul, right?
So you're gonna tell me that you'd rather play with a okay. Who are you taking at that point?
MVP PG or Chris Paul?
Yes.
PG. I'm crazy for yeah. I don't know. Jake,
I
yeah,
don't know.
I'm not even gonna ask you. You got it. I'm done.
Yeah. Why don't we wrap it up here? So I appreciate everybody tuning into this episode of the Armarena podcast, and we will catch you next time.